In this video, I will show you how to create Google Docs using ChatGPT and form responses automatically. So I'm taking an example of automatic email content creation, for which I have created this basic form using this Jotform form builder application. And here I'm collecting the topic of the email as well as the firm name, basically the company name. And once I have this data, I will pass this topic of the email in this ChatGPT application. So ChatGPT will generate the email content automatically, and then I will pass that content in this Google Docs application, and in this way the docs will be generated automatically. But to do that, firstly I will have to build a connection in these three applications, which I will do with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing integration and automation software. Yes, using this software I am going to connect these three applications and I am going to automate my task. Okay, I am an existing user of Pabbly Connect, so I am already logged in here. You can create your free account in Pabbly Connect in just 2 minutes from this sign up free button, and in the free account you will also get free tasks to test these kind of amazing automation. Now once you will log in and reach out to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, click on this blue button, that is create workflow, and then provide a random name to your workflow, to your automation. Okay, so I have directly pasted the name as create Google Docs from ChatGPT and Jotform responses. Now it is asking to select the folder, so I'm selecting this main workflow folder, clicking on create, and after that you will find two boxes. So these boxes are actually called as trigger and action, and here the trigger means when this happens, and action means do this. So whenever something happen in your first application, automatically do this in your next application. Okay, so in this way you need to always choose your applications in the trigger and the action window in which you are building an automation. Okay, so according to our use case, I want that whenever the topic of the email is received via this Jotform form builder submission. Okay, let me select the same application. So further I want that the content should be generated on the same topic which I have got via Jotform. So I'm going to generate the content using ChatGPT. So that is why I'm selecting the same application as an action application. Further I want that a document should be created, so I will click on this plus icon, will add one more action step, and will search for the Google Drive. Okay, so I have selected the same application as an action event. Okay, so in this way, by clicking on this plus icon, you can add as many as action steps as you want and automate your complex business process by connecting different applications. Okay, and now the idea here is I'm going to connect these three applications one by one with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so let us first connect our Jotform with the Pabbly Connect. Firstly I will select the trigger event, that is new response, that is trigger on new response. So you will notice a webhook URL along with few set of instructions. Okay, so with the help of this URL only we are going to build this connection, and again instruction for the same are already here. Simply copy this webhook URL, then go back to your form builder software. Okay, that is Jotform, and here I have created this email creation form. So I'll go to the setting of this form. Here you will find the integration option. Here you will have to search for the webhook. Well, webhook is already searched here and one integration is already ready, so I am going to remove that existing integration and then I will show you everything from scratch. Okay, so I have searched for the webhook. Let me paste the same webhook URL which I have just got via Pabbly Connect. Okay, so coming back here and finally clicking on this complete integration button, and in this way the webhook URL will be saved successfully, and that means the connection in Jotform and Pabbly Connect is also done. Okay, now when you will come back in the dashboard, you will notice that it is actually waiting for the webhook response. So read the instructions, log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do a test submission or record so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. Okay, so basically it is asking to do a test submission or record, and here the test submission means submission of our form. Okay, so yes, I am going to submit this form, and as soon as I do that, you will notice the same form submission data will be received here as a webhook response. Okay, so please add the topic of the email on which you want to generate the content. Okay, so let's say Black Friday deal is running actually, so I want to compose an email for the same. So Black Friday deal for 20% discount on all shoes. Okay, looking great. From name which will come in the end of the email. Okay, so A and B shoe company. Okay, I have just added a random company name. Okay, this is just a testing name. Clicking on submit, and as soon as the submission is done, you will notice the response. The same form responses will be received via Pabbly Connect. Here you can find the same webhook URL, and let me show you the other details. Okay, so here we have that from name, and here we have the topic of the email. Okay, we also have other details. Okay, so the presence of this data clearly shows that the connection in between Jotform and Pabbly Connect is working absolutely fine. Okay, so now onwards, what will happen? Every time someone will submit this form, the details will be captured via Pabbly Connect instantly, because this trigger will instantly capture new incoming data and the workflow execution will start in real time. Okay, so in this way, the first step of our automation is done. Now moving further, I am going to generate the content automatically, generate the email automatically. So selecting this action event, clicking on connect, then clicking on add a new connection. For the connection, it is asking for the token. So if you are already logged in your ChatGPT account, directly click on this hyperlink and you will be redirected to this specific place. Let me click on login, and from here you can generate a new secret key or a token. I have already generated one, so I am going to reuse the existing connection. Okay, if you are an existing user and have already connected ChatGPT with Pabbly Connect, you can also go with the existing connection, but if you are a new user, go with the new connection only. Clicking on save, and in this way my ChatGPT account will be immediately connected with Pabbly Connect. Now it is asking for the model to select. Okay, so several models are available here, so I'll be selecting this GPT 3.5 Turbo, asking for the prompt. Enter prompt, draft an email for taking a leave tomorrow. So in this particular case also, I would like to generate the email content, so I will give a nice prompt, a descriptive, or we can say a larger prompt, something like write an email on the topic, and after that I will be adding the topic which I have captured via form response. Okay, and the interesting thing is, I am not going to manually copy this topic and paste below again and again for every form submission. I am going to map this data so that it will be replaced automatically when our automation will work in real time. And how mapping can be performed? Click on this field and you will find the above data here in the drop down. Select that data, and in this way the topic will be mapped, and again telling you whatever the details you will map here from the drop down, these details will be replaced automatically when our automation will work in real time. Okay, but the details which you are defining here manually will remain same. Okay, so this is the difference in providing the values via mapping and via manually, and that is why mapping plays a major role inside this automation. Further, I will mention, write an email on the topic this. The email should not exceed the word limit of, let's say, 180 words. Okay, and as the from name, add, and after this I will be adding the form name. Remember, we have also captured a from name. It was just a testing form name, basically a testing company name. Okay, so I have added the same as the from name. Add this in the end of the email. Okay, in this way you can define specific and larger prompts. You can provide the nice and descriptive instructions to ChatGPT in this prompt section, that what it should be done. Okay, so as soon as I click on this button, you will notice once again a response will be received, and now I am expecting in the response a content, an email to be generated. Okay, you will have to wait for few seconds or maybe for a minute for that. And here you can notice the response is received. Let me show you the details one by one. Here we have the object as chat.completion, and here we have the content, that is choice 0 message content. Let me maximize this content. Okay, dear valued customer, we hope this email finds you in good health. We are delighted to inform you about your upcoming Black Friday special deal at A&B Shoe Company. From exclusive sneakers to elegant dress shoes, we have it all. Get ready to indulge in a shopping extravaganza as we offer an exciting $20 discount on all our shoes. Well, something is wrong. It is mentioning that $20, but I think I have provided the instruction as 20%. I will have to check for the line. All right, it is my mistake. I haven't provided the 20% discount. Instead of adding the percentage sign, I have added this dollar sign. Okay, don't worry about that. You can provide anything in the prompt. Currently we'll go with this $20 discount only. Okay, so moving down here, and this is the email the ChatGPT has generated for me. Warms regard, A and B shoe company. So did you notice how a nice email with a proper formatting the email has generated, and even the company name has been added here automatically, and everything is looking good. Okay, so now finally I'll show you how you can even draft this content in your Google Docs. Okay, so I have already selected the application. Now I will be selecting the action event, that is create a doc. Okay, I'll have to search for that specific action event. Give me a second. Alright, so this is the action event, create a file in a specific folder. Now why I'm selecting specific folder, because I have already created a folder with the name email newsletters, and I want that every document should be added here only. So that is why I have added this specific action event. Clicking on connect, and again I will go with the existing connection. Using the existing connection, clicking on save, and in this way it will be connected immediately. If you are a new user, you will have to go with the new connections, and because we are connected here, you can notice whatever the folders are already available in my folder have started visible here. I will be selecting this email newsletter folder. Okay, coming back, asking for the file name. So what file name I can provide, because again I cannot specify it manually. I want this file name to be generated, to be added automatically. Okay, so how about I pick something from here only. I think this will look good. The topic which I have provided, I am adding the same as the file name. Asking for the file type, well of course it will be document only. Clicking on this button, save and send this request, waiting for the response to be received, and if that response is positive, that means the folder has been, basically the file has been created automatically. But now you will notice that it is a blank document, a blank file. Okay, so now we will also have to add the content. For that we will have to add this Google Drive step once again by clicking on this plus icon. And remember, I have told you initially that you can add as many as action step as you want by clicking on this plus icon and select your applications and automate your complex business processes. Okay, so that's exactly I am following. Asking for the action event, this is going to be update the content into a file. Yes, I want to perform the same. Clicking on connect, and again I'll go with the existing connection, clicking on save, and in this way it is connected once again. And now finally it is asking for the file, basically in which file you want to update the content. So again I cannot specify the file name manually from this drop down. I will have to map it so that it will be replaced automatically. So firstly you will have to enable the mapping button, then remove the existing ID of the file, and then map the ID of that file which you have just created from the above steps response. Okay, so I have added the same. Finally it is asking for the content, so again I'm going to map the same from this ChatGPT responses. Alright, so this is the content, this is my email. Clicking on this button, save and send test request, and again waiting for the response to be received. Basically I'm waiting for the content to be added in this document, and here you can notice my email is ready. Basically my document is ready with the help of Pabbly Connect, and yes, it is the same email. Okay, so in this way, with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can simply build connections in different applications and automate your task. And here exactly we have collected the email content topic from Jotform, then we have created a content using ChatGPT, then we have created a file in a specific folder on the very same topic, and finally we have added that content, updated that content in our Google Drive. Okay, so in this way you can also automate this process, and once this automation is ready inside Pabbly Connect, after that you do not have to do anything manually. Simply sit back and relax, because Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. You can even close Pabbly Connect after that, because everything will work in the backend. And just in case if you want to access this 4-step automation workflow inside your Pabbly Connect account, I will also attach the link of my automation workflow into the description box. So click on this link, sign up for free into the Pabbly Connect, and then you will be able to access the same workflow inside your own Pabbly Connect account, that too for free. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.